We're on Baba Metzia Perak Tet, Mishnah Yud, 10th Mishnah in the 9th chapter. Abba Sechet Baba Metzia. We're going to talk about a really interesting case. What do you do with the Shemittah year if you're a sharecropper? Is it included or is it not included? What's it worth? Because you really don't have, nobody has ownership of the field. So says the Mishnah, Hamakabel Sadeh Mechaveiro, the Shavua Achat, if you accept to be a sharecropper in your friend's field, the shavua echad, the word shavua in our vernacular means a week, but it means a week of years, for 7 years, for 700 zuz. Then hashvi'it min haminyan, then shvi'it, then the 7th year is from the min haminyan. It's really not worth anything, okay, because nobody owns the field and you can't plant the field during shvi'it, but that's the deal. You said, I'll take it for this 7-year cycle, shvi'it is min haminyan. And therefore, kolomar, chayav litet lo hashvamod. You have to pay him the whole 700 because the guy's going to come along the Shemittah year and say, oh, by the way, I'm not paying you for this year. No, you accepted for the 7-year cycle. It's not worth the amount of the 7 years. You said shavua. And you didn't make it dependent upon the amount of years. But if he's intelligent and kibla, he meant sheva shanim b'shva mi'ot is I will rent this field for 7 years. I will sharecrop for 7 years for 700 zuz. Ein hashvi'it mina minyan. Then shvi'it is not mina minyan. It's not considered part of the count, and you don't get 7 years including shvi'it, but then you get 1, 2, 3, 4. Shemittah doesn't count, and then 5, 6, 7, 3 of the next cycle. It makes me think, interesting, like when you rent a car here in Israel, if you say, the law says that if you say, I'm Shomer Shabbat, I am Sabbath observant, and I don't want to pay for the day of Shabbat, they can't charge you. But then, you're not insured on Shabbat. And if they found out that if you get into an accident on Shabbat, then you're not covered very bad. But you have to know to say that, because otherwise, why should I pay for a day when I'm not able to drive the car in any way? Same thing here. If you stipulated, say, I want it for the 7 years, so I guess you should have to train the sharecroppers to know to say 7 years, Sheva Shanim, as opposed to saying Shavua, the 7-year cycle. Stop here and dedicate our learning to memory of my father, Rab Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. Have a great day.